Every pregnancy needs utmost care and attention. But certain pregnancies need a little extra attention. An RH negative mother carrying an RH positive baby is at increased risk of complications. BSV is at the forefront to ensure safe delivery in every RH negative pregnancy.
So here we are in the outside view, and we're going to preview the Pakistan squad for the 2022 ODI World Cup. If we quickly have a look at the stats, they have won 11 matches and lost 22 from the 34 they've played since the 2017 World Cup. There's a lot to discuss about the Pakistan side that will take the charge of the field in the mega event. So let's just dive into it straight away. Joining me in the show today are Marina and Shathira. Welcome both of you to our show. So, first question, I'll come to you, Marina, with it. How do you rate Javeria Khan's performance in the absence of Bismah Maroof?
Well, it was a lot of pressure for her because Bismah is not only an exceptional captain, she also is the backbone of Pakistan team in terms of batting and also creating an environment that actually makes players have good belief in themselves. So yes, Javeria is an excellent batter, but I think because her own form was struggling in batting, it actually did reflected on her captaincy as well. It wasn't easy, but again with the new coach coming in, things took some time to settle down. But I do feel that in terms of captaincy and her form as well, she could have done a bit better. There were matches where Pakistan went really close in last World Cup and also against West Indies as well. But yeah, I think probably there were a few areas where being Javeria, an experienced campaigner, could have done better.
We'd like to know from you, Shathira, about Pakistan's performance in the World Cup qualifiers. They lost against Bangladesh, but then secured victories against Thailand and Zimbabwe. How do you assess how the way they played?
Actually, that time their best player Bismah Maroof was not with the team. So comeback of Bismah Maroof is a big thing for Pakistan team because Bismah is the player. You can defend her with her what is coming first, her batting or her bowling. So I especially like her very much because her consistency. She's very consistent and she's very good with ball also, with bat also. And as a captain, what Marina told already, she's excellent. So when your regular captain and when your best player will come back in your side, so that will be your big strength. So in last World Cup qualifying, Bismah Maroof was not there, and the team the combination was good, but they lost against Bangladesh only. But after that, they made up with the other wins also, and they have qualified. That is a good thing.
So a lot of players have talked about Coach David Hemp as to how he has strived to make improvements and at different aspects of the playing side. So how would his experience help the team in this mega event, Marina?
Well, David Hemp is a very sorted and experienced coach, and what he does actually is that he likes to focus on basic things and things that are controllable for players. I mean, Pakistan team has all the resources in terms of power hitting, pacers, spinners, batting order as well. But what's missing was the execution. He actually helped them within the camps and within tours to focus on the smaller things like strike rotation, how they can read and have a plan against certain bowlers. And also he actually helped them to work where their weaker links were. So yes, it's been time now that he's been working with Pakistan, despite what the results were, but I think now is the time that David Hemp and Pakistan team needs to come up with a resolute plan and make their impact on the world.
So now let's just discuss about the squad. So we usually start with the batters, but let's just do it the other way around and start with their bowling. So probably what Megan Shoot is for Australia, Diana Baig is for the Pakistan squad, had a good run in 2021, strengthens Pakistan's pace unit, isn't it, Shathira?
Yeah, obviously, she is almost a senior campaigner because she have played 36 matches and she will lead from the front because if you are playing in that condition like New Zealand, you have to think about your pace bowler. You have to depend on your pacers. So they have the pacer like Diana Baig in the front row. So maybe she will do well, and they have more fast bowlers also. Fatima Sana is there, and they have some very good spinners as well, and all-rounder like Nida is there, and Bismah Maroof is there, and some other players is there. So I think their pace bowling attack, they will do well in that condition, especially New Zealand.
So Fatima Sana, as you mentioned, my next question was about her emerging player award, pace sensation. We'd like to know your views on her, Marina.
Oh, she's an exceptional player. I mean, I love her spirit, being so young. The moment you get to interact with her, you can have that vibe that she wants to become the best. And that is the actual key that makes her progressing every single day. And I've seen her work hard in the nets. I've seen her focus on her batting, not just bowling, because they know that there will be time when the batters or the bowlers will have to come down with scoring runs. So I mean, the challenge she likes to take up, and then she prepares for that. So it's exceptional. I mean, at such a young age, she's so mature enough to come out in any situation, in any conditions, and she'll learn and listen and observe, and then she likes to deliver it as well.
Talking about the spin department there, Anna Mameen stands tall, taking the charge, can bowl in the power play, middle overs, or at the death. That provides the team with a lot of flexibility. Your opinion on that, Shathira?
Yeah, obviously, they have very good combination. What I told you before, like they have the left-arm spinner like Anam, they have off spinner like Nida, and they have leg spinner like Bismah Maroof is there, and they have Ghulam Fatima also, one more leg spinner. So they have very good bowling package, I will say, because they have good pacers, they have very good leg spinner, off spinner, left arm spinner, and everyone is in good shape. So that will be a very good bowling unit for Pakistan in that situation. So I'll go for their bowling, because we'll talk about their batting also, but I just love their bowling unit.
Coming to you with the same question, Anna Mameen provides that flexibility to the team. How big asset she is, Marina, to the team?
Well, initially she was exceptional in T20s, but then she actually worked on her bowling for longer formats and also her fitness and fielding. So now she's actually becoming a regular part for the longer formats. The best thing about her is she's very cunning, and she tries to reach what weaknesses the batter holds, and her flatter trajectory actually helps to cramp batters for room, and now she's started to turn the ball as well, which can be really helpful in turning conditions. So overall, she has become an asset for ODI. We actually loved her in T20 with her consistency, but yes, now her responsibility is being added in longer formats, and I think that Pakistan will heavily rely on her. She's exceptional with the new ball. You can bring her in the middle overs as well.
Yes, added responsibility on her, and should definitely be raring to take it and make most for the team. They say having a left-handed batter in the lineup always is a big advantage, and Pakistan have the likes of Muniba Ali, who opens for them, keeps wickets as well. Important player in the top order, right, Marina?
Yes, definitely. I mean, she's also another young prospect. I've seen her grown. But I think that still she needs a bit of maturity, obviously, because she's right up opening. So she has a variety of strokes. She's very quick runner. Yes, she's very solid off the back foot. That might give her advantage in New Zealand conditions. But I think, again, it's more about taking more responsibility, because the position she will be batting. But with Bismah coming back and Javeria now being a senior member, I think the top order and the younger girls will get more assistance from them as how they can actually play and for the longer formats, and they can deliver.
Yes. Bismah Maroof back in the setup, leading the team into the mega event. So how would that affect Pakistan? Like, her experience would come pretty handy for the team, Shathira.
Yeah, obviously, what I told you before, like coming back of Bismah Maroof is a big strength of Pakistan, because she's very good with batting and bowling both. So she is a player who once she will set in the wicket, no one can get her out. That is the big thing, and she have the strokes. She can play very good everywhere, especially in sweep and everywhere. She have little bit different backleaf, but in that backleaf she can play very well. Everyone will be surprised with when first time if anyone will see her backleaf, and after that she will play that kind of very good shot. It happens with me once, like when I was playing with Bismah Maroof and I saw her backleaf. I was watching her backleaf, like I was thinking how she plays with that backleaf, but she plays very well everywhere. And what thing I like about Bismah Maroof, she doesn't talk a lot. She's a very like what I'll say, she doesn't talk a lot, but she talks with her performance always, batting and bowling. She always gives her answer in batting and bowling. And I was following the press conference when they have announced their team. Then one of the media person was asking her about her comeback after 2 years, how it feels or how it will affect her performance. But I don't think so. Like a player like Bismah Maroof, whatever it is, after 2 years, after 3 or after 4 years, she will come back. She will do the same performance what she had before when she have taken the leave. So she will do the same performance, I think.
Also about the all-rounders, Shathira, they go down as one of their strengths. In form, Aliya, Riaz. Can she pose serious threats to the opposition?
Yeah, obviously, Aliya, Riaz is there, and I'll go especially Nida. Nida is doing very well, and she's unbelievable. Maybe sometimes you will think the game is over, Pakistan cannot win the match, but from that place, Nida can change the game. So they have game changer like Nida, they have game changer like Bismah, they have some game changer that is very important for them.
So Nida and Aliya Riaz taking Pakistan over the line through their partnerships. How important will be their role for the team in this World Cup, Shathira?
Aliya and Nida have a big responsibility, especially when the top order will not collapse any day. Then they have to take the responsibility. It doesn't matter like where you are doing batting, but they understand the responsibility. If they have to play slow, they will play slow and take the responsibility. And sometimes maybe the top order will click and everyone will be in good form. Then they have to play the different role. They have to play very fast, hard-hitting batting. So they can do that. That is the good thing of Nida and Aliya Riaz. They can play according to the situation. Whatever it is, they can continue to the first over to 50 over or maybe 40 over. They can do bat, or maybe they will play a very small but crucial innings in between 5 overs. So they have a big responsibility in their part, especially where they are going for batting and bowling. What Marina already told, like they have the confidence when Nida will go and tell the captain like, give me bowling and I will make you win. That is important. And she came here in Bangladesh also. She played Bangladesh Premier League also. And I saw her personally here. She's a winner. That is important.
So now that Maroof is back, Javiria will not have that sort of pressure of leading the side. So can we see the best of her? Does this affect the player, the captaincy thing, Marina?
Yes, definitely. I mean, she likes to captain the side. There's no doubt about it. She has all the abilities. But when Bismah is not around, there's a lot of pressure on her because she has to change her roles. Personally, I love her opening up the innings because then she can play freely. But because of the added responsibility, she had to come down at number 3 or number 4 at times and has to go against her nature of play. But now I think with the responsibilities gone, playing as a batter, as a senior member, I feel that she will be more free and more open to express herself, and she would like to get her form back because she is very discerned and very disheartened with the way she couldn't really score runs when she had the opportunities. But I think, yes, that might help her to get her form back and win matches from the top for Pakistan.
Also coming to you with my next question, we get to see Umaima Sohail, termed as one of the consistent performers in the domestic circuit, makes her way into the team, might not get in the playing 11 straight away, but a good asset to have in the side.
Yes, definitely. I mean, Umaima was that sort of a player who had to probably fill in the shoes for Bismah Maroof. She likes to play attacking cricket, but again, coming at number 3 or number 4 was really important for her to be consistent and be patient and develop the innings. So that was the added pressure. At times she could really perform well, but at times she did fail. But now, yes, with Bismah, I think that there will be a discussion going on if she can make place in the playing 11 or not. But again, she's a brilliant prospect to have. She's a really good off spinner at times, turns the ball naturally, really good fielder. So to have that sort of player sitting on the bench can actually give the playing 11 a bit more cushion. That okay, if someone fails in your batting lineup, you have someone who can fill in.
Okay, then Vice Captain Nida, the big match player, only player from Pakistan to play WBBL. We'd like to know from you, Marina, one thing that gives her an edge above others.
Well, if I have to pick one thing, that would be that now she is in that sort of mind where she wants to win matches for Pakistan. Initially, it was like she wanted to make her own name. But now as she matured with time, she is a fighter. She likes to take up challenge. Whenever our team is struggling, she would go to the captain and say that, okay, give me the ball, I'll give you the breakthrough. And she does actually. So I think that what has actually changed her and made her help to become a bigger player for a bigger stage is that she now wants to win matches with her bowling and with her batting. And overall, she likes to give her inputs to the captain, to the team. So overall, this is the thing that actually drives her to become probably one of the greatest players.
So one thing heading into this ODI World Cup that Pakistan has a concern over, or they could want to improve on that aspect of their game.
Actually, they have to concern about their batting because they have some new player. But what Marina was telling, like about Umaima Sohaili, because I will go for with their senior and junior combination. Like Muniba and Javiria will go for opening, and Umaima is in number 3. Then Bismah and Nida and Aliya will be there. So that will be a very good batting strength. So if they can bat well in this World Cup, that will be very good. Their consistency, I'm thinking about their consistency in batting, especially what I told before, like they have a very good bowling side, but they have to think more about their batting side.
Your thoughts, Marina?
Yeah, definitely I agree, because again, I've said that they have all the resources. In batting order, you can see different type of players who have different strengths, which actually helps the team. But again, it's more about implementation and execution. I mean, they're technically sound, they know, they have the awareness of the game. But when they fail to execute and adjust quickly to the opposition's strength and patience, that's when they've struggled. So I would believe with Bismah coming in, she likes to sit down with players, sort things out, and as a team environment, I think it will get a boost, and they'll have a proper plan and more practice how they can go out and execute well.
So it's the prediction time now. So I'll come to you, Shathira, first. Where is Pakistan finishing in this tournament?
Especially I want to see them in top 4. Seriously, I like the team. I like the players because I have played with them, especially with Javiria and Bismah and Nida. I like the players, their attitude and their playing style. But it will be difficult for them maybe. But what Marina told, that they have all the resources. If they will play their 100%, they can go for top 4. But it will be a little bit difficult. But at least they have to win. They can win 2 matches in this World Cup.
Okay. Marina, your take?
Well, I think a lot depends on how they start their campaign, because with every team they have played, I think they've beaten New Zealand in New Zealand. We went really close to Australia in Australia. Yes, India has been a big trouble for us, but I think again how they handle their spin department is the big question. West Indies, yes, they're pretty confident, would like to give a good match against Bangladesh, because there will be some pressure because they lost the last match in the qualifiers. But I think that they have been performing really well in bits and pieces. But definitely they are the team to, get to the semi-finals for sure.
Quickly, the first playing 11s, Shathira?
I'll go for Muniba, Aliya and Javiria will open. Number 3, Umaima Sohaili. Number 4, Bismah Maroof. Then Nida, Aliya, Riaz. And bowling, Diana Baig, Anam Amin, Fatima Sana, Gulam Fatima, and definitely wicketkeeper Shida Nawaz. That 11.
That was Shathira's 11. So Marina's 11.
I feel that they might go with some experienced ones. So probably Muniba, Naida Khan opening up, then Javiria, Bismah Maroof, Nida, Aliya, Riaz. I think that they might opt for Nashra Sandhu instead of Anam initially. Then Fatma Sana, Diana Baig, Sidra Nawaz, and maybe Ghulam Fatma.
So these were the views and the playing 11s from our two experts, Shathira and Marina. That was all from the Outside View Pakistan preview. You guys can put your questions if you have any, and we'll definitely answer them in our pre, mid, and post shows. Until then, stay tuned to Women's Cricket Zone for all the updates on women's cricket.